Welcome back, guys. In this section we are going to work on the integration of our front end and back end for the authentication. So as I told you in the last lecture, so please add this proxy and restart the React server, then only our integration will work. So let's close this. Now let me go to the client src. So here I'm going to create a new folder for the integrations. So I can call this as integrations or else API calls. API calls or else API integrations, that's up to you. First one will be Axios or else index.js. So here I'm going to create one Axios instance. Import Axios from Axios, because if you want to send any headers in the request, you should not do those things from every Axios object. So you can have one global Axios instance. So export const Axios instance is equal to axios.create. So base URL will be not required, because anyhow you will be having the proxy. So just put one headers. So empty headers for the time being, or else content type application JSON. Okay, later we will add the JWT token here. Okay, go to the API calls again and create our first one, users.js. So let me get that Axios instance. Awesome. So here I'm going to call the first one register user. Register a new user. So export const register user is equal to async. So you are going to get the payload from the component payload, and here so I'm going to have a try catch block. So let me explain this. Const response is equal to await, because this is asynchronous, Axios instance dot post /API/users/register. This is the endpoint and this is the payload. So here also, while integrating, the structure should be same. First line should be API call, second line should be return response.data always, and in the catch block always return error.response. This is the structure. Okay, so for the login also do the same thing. Export const login user async payload. So try catch block const response is equal to await Axios instance dot post /API/user/login endpoint payload, obviously. So now we can call these things from the component. So I don't want to put all the Axios instance and everything in the components. So that is the reason I'm just making it separate for the API calls. So go to the pages, register index.js. So this is the unfinished, right? So let's make this function async. Let's make this function async. Try catch blocks. So here also const response is equal to await register user and send the values. That's all. Now you just need to check if response dot success just write message from the entity message.success response.message, else message.error response.message. Even in the catch block also throw the error message.error. Perfect. I think we are good. So let me open my MongoDB Compass. So MongoDB, where it is? Yes, MongoDB Compass. So here you just need to put the connection URL again. So I already connected. This is my cluster. So this is my connection URL. Let me click on this connect. So I'm going to get all the databases in my instance. Okay, So right now I don't have the Share Movies Udemy. I think I'll be having the Share Movie. Oh, I got it already. Yeah, users, but there is nothing here. So Share Movies Udemy, there is one users collection, but there is no data. So don't worry about the top one. This is the production. So this is the current one. Okay. So let's go to the UI ones. Okay, refresh everything. Open the network. Okay, let's try. So always my favorite user is Arjun. Arjun123@gmail.com. Password 123456778. I'm just clicking on the register button. User created successfully. Awesome. So without any errors, we got our success message. So let me refresh here. Perfect. So name, email, password is admin, created it, updated it. Everything is working as expected. So let me hit the register button again. So you have to get the error. User already exists. Perfect. So everything is working. So let me replace name John, email john123@gmail.com. User created successfully. Let's create another user, Girija. Here also Girija. Register. Perfect. Let's hit the refresh button. So we got the 3 users. Enough. So go to the login now. Okay. Even in the pages also go to the login. Here also do the same thing. Async. So try cache blocks. Try cache block const response is equal to await login user this time. Login user. So now if response.success message.success else message.error. Even in the cache block also do the same, message.error. So let's import the message. Perfect. Awesome. And after showing the success message, you have to put the data in the local storage. Local storage.set item. So the variable name will be token, and the data you are putting in that local storage is response.data, not token. Okay. Yep, I think we are good. And also we need to navigate to the home page. Const navigate to home page. So let's import the use navigate. Okay, navigate to home page. That's all. So let's log in now. Arjun123. So first I will enter some invalid password. Login, invalid password, working as expected. And now I'll enter the valid password but invalid email. So instead of Arjun123, I'll use Arjun12. User does not exist as expected. And now both are valid. Login, user logged in successfully. I'm in the home page. Let's open the local storage and check. Application, you can see token. So now if you copy this token and go to the JSON web token, so jwt.io, open this website, and here if you put the code, it will give you the data in it. Here you can see this is my user ID. So let's go and check in the MongoDB. So Arjun user ID should be starting with 63 ending with 1b. Starting with 63 ending with 1b. So in the front end, user cannot see the user ID. Of course, if the user goes to this website and put the token, he can see, but we cannot show it normally in the local store user ID. So we will have only the encrypted format, and we will put some validation for this token. That means it will expire in 24 hours. So if you come to this page and if you put the same token after 24 hours, it will throw the error. That means the token will be expired. So like this way we can implement the security mechanisms. So in the next lecture we are going to work on the protected routes concept. Thank you.